waiting for the others to arrive, I want everybody to look down at the sea.
Yep, that's the Sea of Galilee.
And guess what? There's something I'm going to add here probably you won't like. This, while passing here, there's a place that's called Fisherman's House. Have you ever heard of a fishing village that is that far from the sea?
No.
They found here like the stones with a hole in the middle that were used for anchorage. And they found in one of the rooms a hook.
Yep.
And found material to make nets.
Yep.
You remember all about this morning, you say, you know, even the husband, no. Oh. Anyway, they used to make their nets and their lines from cotton. The father of my wife, he used to make it. He was a fisherman, a good fisherman. And then, so there's a big question about whether this is Bethsaida or not. In Arabic, Saida is good because you can fish and you can hunt.
Yeah.
In Hebrew, that's different. And both languages descended from Aramaic, if that's Bethsaida. Because for fishing, you use ladug. Dag is a fish. Ladug to fish. But latsud is to hunt, only animals, not fish. Different words. So some people therefore raised the question, was this a real fishing place or was it for hunting animals? But many of the scholars today think that this was it, and it was rebuilt by Herod Philip, one of the children of Herod the Great. He, you know, promoted the status of this town in his days when he reigned after his father, and he called this Bethsaida Julius. And Julius was the name of the wife of Augustus. Julius Livia was the name of the wife of Augustus Caesar.
I have a coin with her image on it.
You do?
Oh, I have several.
You want to sell?
You want it?
You know what? That's thousands of dollars.
Oh, I have 3 or 4 of them.
Really?
I bought them from
Yeah, he knows. You know, I don't understand much in currency, really.
But I have
You're
to
an expert in that, so but I'm
Caesar
not.
Julia.
Yeah, but anyway, you know, here the Lord came. I'm sure this is the hometown of Peter and his brother Andrew and Philip, but all moved to nearby Capernaum. And you know what? In the culture of the Middle East, especially those native people that live here, whether Jewish or Arabs, they're closer to the Bible days than Americans or Westerners. And it is a shame for a husband to move to where his wife comes from. Everybody would go, he's not a man, that a woman took him away from his people. But in the case of Peter, everybody would say, wow, he's smart. He knew who to take for a wife. He would inherit everything.
That's right.
And really, the Bible doesn't tell us about her having any brothers or sisters. We don't even know her name. So, and the last thing I want to mention here is that over there, beyond those high trees, there's a place that's called Tel Hadar, believed to be the place. You know, on the boat, I told you, imagine a line running from that mountain, Mount Arbel, over here. From this line over here is the other side, and then the other side. That is a good place for feeding the 4,000 Gentiles.
Yes.
Because no Jews here. But here, if there were Jews, then why isn't this a good place for feeding the 5,000? Why was it located, you know, by the Germans down there by the Church of Peter? So, you know, even in the middle of the 19th century, the American scholar Edward Robinson, he came and asked people that lived here, what is this place? Nobody answered him. So some people even point at a place close to Jerusalem as being Bethsaida. No? How can that be? Anyway, like in Israel, there's many places that are called Musharfi. During the British Mandate, the British wanted to have a survey on who lives here, what is the name of this town, what is that. So they came to the Palestinian Arabs that worked in their lands, and they were old ladies, old, you know, usually, and they asked them in English, what is the name of this place? The woman answered and said, Misharfi. That means, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he wrote down, write down the name of this town is Sharfi. And he went to another town. What is the name of this town? And the lady answered, Sharfi. I don't know. I mean, there's many places called I don't know in Israel. You remember the guy that went, he was a Bedouin that wanted to visit France, and he got in there early morning, leaving his hotel room. There was a wedding, and he asked in his Arabic, what is happening? And the guy, he asked, he says, je ne sais pas, I don't know. He doesn't know Arabic, je ne sais pas. In the afternoon coming home, there was funeral. He says, what's going on? And another guy says, je ne sais pas. He says to himself, poor je ne sais pas. He got married in the morning and he died in the afternoon.
Let me read to you. Let me read to you from Mark chapter 8. So one of the reasons why we took it here, and by the way, it's an extra spot. Most tours don't come here. So we threw it in for a couple reasons. It looks like there's nothing here, and that's part of it, because this is one of the places Jesus cursed. Look at where that tree is right there. You see the dirt that's coming down there? That was covering all of this. This would have been excavated, and they would have found this city. So when they found this city, it's similar to the city that you see in Capernaum. It's interesting to me, something burnt it recently, obviously. Wally said maybe a piece of glass. This used to have a covering on it. And that's probably amazing to me for this reason. Jesus cursed this place. And so basically you see the same thing happening even here in your own time. So let me tell you some of the things he did here though. And he came past to Bethsaida, and they bring a blind man unto him and besought him to touch him. And the reason why I'm telling you this is we've read these. You've never stood in the place where they happened, but we read these. And it says, and he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the town. That's this town. And when he had spit on his eyes and put his hands upon him, he asked him if he saw. He looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. After that he put his hands again upon his eyes and made him look up, and he was restored and saw every man clearly. And he sent him away to his house, saying, neither go into the town nor tell it to any in the town. And Jesus went out, and his disciples entered the towns of Caesarea Philippi, which are down there. So why would Jesus tell him not to tell anybody? There's two reasons. Number one, Jesus is in the year of popularity. He's not yet done doing what God's called him to do. It's going to accelerate very quickly for Jesus. He's going to be put into the year of opposition, and they're going to kill him. Cheryl said to me, when we were standing down there at the Sea Gal, by the Sea Gal, she says, in Capernaum, looking over the sea, she said, couldn't you just imagine Jesus? This is like his happy place. We have a lake house, and for Cheryl, she has a little sign saying her happy place. So when she gets up there, she goes in a swing, and she just loves it. It's her happy place. She said, couldn't you just imagine this being Jesus' happy place? He knew his destiny was to Jerusalem. He said that many times, but he was here so often. And I really believe you can feel the breeze even at 103, and you can realize it's a beautiful place. And this must have been Jesus' happy place, but he tells him not to say anything for, I believe, two reasons. Number one is he doesn't want to prove himself to anybody. He wants people to come by faith. So this town was rejecting him. That's one of the reasons why that curse was there. The Bible says that you're going to go down and see where the swine where the demoniacs were put into the swine, and the 2,000 ran into the sea. We're going to go to that next place, another place most people don't go. And I'm going to read to us the message there in the Bible, and it says, and they asked him to leave. After he did that, they asked him to get out of their town. These people were skeptics. He doesn't want the blind man to go back into town and tell them, because he doesn't want them to believe in him because he did some work, some miracle. People want to say, well, if you prove yourself to me, then I'll believe it. No, we believe first, then the miracles come. And so there's a reason why he's doing this. And it's the same with us. If you're looking for a sign, I have one guy come to me and say, well, you know, if Jesus shows me a sign, I'll believe in him. I said, you will never see a sign from Jesus, ever. I said, you believe in him, you'll see lots of signs, but you'll never see one if you say it that way. So we brought you here so you can see not only the curse that he put on this area, but also the fact that this is around the Sea of Galilee. This is Jesus' stomping ground. This is the people Jesus came to. Can you imagine if Jesus was born in Tuscaloosa, and he came around to Birmingham and Opp and Dothan, and can you imagine how much those people would have heard of Christ? And imagine the ones that were on the outskirts that didn't hear of him at that moment. So that's why he said, blessed are you who have not seen and yet what? Believe. These people saw and didn't believe. So it's a really amazing thing to me that that curse happened and that these are all still ruins. We're not going to labor you. You can look around the ruins. There's ruins of ruins, but you can look around them, and then we're going to go right back. Okay?